Sometimes it's okay not to make it. Like, sometimes that makes for the better story. I started out by driving out to pick up a couple of my friends, and we drove out on Highway 2. We started by getting coffee and took a look at Mount Index, which is really pretty. It was pretty icy when we got my coffee, and I actually slipped up. I feel like that was sort of a metaphor for what was about to happen. So then, after that, we drove to the trailhead. And by drove to the trailhead, I mean drove up the Forest Service Road until we were about 2.4 miles away from the trailhead. And then the Subaru would not make it any further. We parked it and started walking up the snow. And then eventually we made it to the trailhead like an hour later. Then we put on our snowshoes. So I had a pair and my friend Ethan had a working pair. But the issue was my friend Colin didn't have any. So Ethan gave Colin his working pair and had to jerry-rig his own. That was an interesting look. It was not fast going at any rate.
Am I being detained?
We decided earlier on in the trip to have a turnaround time routine. We decided we weren't going to make it, and we wanted to be back before sunset because the sun was setting really early then. And we were all pretty fatigued at this point because we turned what was supposed to be a 7.6 mile hike into a around 11 to 12 mile hike. It took us forever to get back. And we rounded the corner, and there was the Subaru. I think I actually exclaimed like "Merry Christmas." We drove back home and dropped everyone off with a lot of interesting memories. It's okay not to make it. Sometimes, that makes for the better story. So I think we made the smart choice, and I'm glad that we stuck to our guns. It was a great hike though, and I'm really glad I got to do it. It was really great. So yeah, hopefully I can go back and conquer it next time. But there you go.